India boasts the world's largest education system, catering to a staggering 260 million children across 1.5 million schools, all supported by a vast teaching force of 9.2 million educators. However, despite the impressive gross enrollment rate of school children in primary grades, schooling is not leading to quality learning among primary school children. According to the ASER 2022 report, 80% of rural grade 3 students struggle to read a simple grade 2 level text, and 74% are unable to perform basic math problems. In July 2020, India's National Education Policy NEP recognized foundational literacy and numeracy (FLN) as an urgent and necessary prerequisite to learning. Further, the Ministry of Education launched a national mission on FLN called NIPUN Bharat in July 2021 to achieve the goal of proficiency in foundational literacy and numeracy by 2026-27 for every child by the end of grade 3. Within this larger mission, the School Education Department of Madhya Pradesh launched Mission Ankur in December 2022 with support from a coalition of 4 expert organizations, namely Central Square Foundation, the Education Alliance, Room to Read and Vikramshila Education Resource Society. Mission Ankur is steering towards improving learning outcomes of children in primary grades through academic and governance reforms. This includes the introduction of pedagogically sound, high-quality teaching and learning materials, complemented by the right training and mentoring of teachers to effectively implement the FLN program in the state.
हमें ट्रेनिंग दी गई और FLN के अंतर्गत हमको अंकुर प्रोग्राम के तहत ये बताया गया कि हमको पहली, दूसरी, तीसरी के बच्चों में किस तरह से पढ़ाई कराना है, क्या करना है। इसके अंतर्गत हमको एक संदर्शिका बुक दी गई। उस बुक के अंदर हमको बच्चों को कैसे पढ़ाना है, क्या पढ़ाना है, कब पढ़ाना है, कैसे बच्चे का आकलन करना है, बच्चे ने कब तक वो गतिविधि सीख ली है और किस आधार पे हमको ये तय करना है कि वो बच्चा उस स्तर तक पहुंचा या ना पहुंचा। इसके लिए उन्होंने हमें एक मार्गदर्शिका दी है जिसका नाम है शिक्षक संदर्शिका। उसके अंतर्गत कई शोध हुए उसके आधार पर पठन सामग्री, लेखन सामग्री और इसके अलावा कई ऐसी चीज़ें उसके अंदर बताई गई कि हम किस गतिविधि के आधार पर या कौन से हम TLM का यूज़ करते हुए बच्चों को उस स्तर तक लाने के लिए हम उसका प्रयोग कर सकते हैं, जो हमारे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा उपयोगी है।
Not only has Mission Ankur improved teaching and learning inside the classroom, but has also shown significant impact at a community level, where parents are able to contribute and participate in their child's educational journey.
जो अभी अंकुर की वर्कबुक मिली है उसमें ना जॉइन द डॉट और एक्टिविटी बाकी जो भी सब वो अच्छा कर लेता है, अक्षर को मिला के पढ़ लेता है और प्रश्नोत्तर भी निकाल कर पढ़ लेता है। उसमें से बहुत अच्छा पढ़ता है बच्चा।
The Madhya Pradesh NIPUN Professionals program seeks to strengthen the implementation of Mission Ankur by forming a dynamic cohort of 52 young and enthusiastic professionals to work with the district administration. They act as catalysts to drive the implementation of the FLN mission while developing leadership skills and problem-solving mindsets.
So the MP NIPUN Professional Program is a very unique opportunity for people who are passionate about education and public policy, because it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be a part of a program or a systematic transformation that is taking place on the ground. And as you know, the NIPUN program is looking at transforming children's lives, their parents, their teachers' lives through a very, very structured approach. It is an opportunity for them to get a chance to work on the ground at an intersection of public policy and implementation, which is a very rare chance that is given to young people. And they can then use this opportunity to build a career as well as a profession in public policy, and they can use this opportunity to learn about how to make changes at scale at the field level.
The program focuses on instilling change management practices among education officials. This enables them to effectively implement FLN reform interventions, thereby improving the teaching and learning experiences in classrooms. It offers a unique 2-year full-time paid experiential opportunity for India's brightest and most promising youth to lead large-scale systemic reforms aimed at achieving foundational learning goals in Madhya Pradesh.
The Madhya Pradesh NIPUN Professionals program seemed like a good opportunity in continuation with my Teach for India fellowship, having worked at the grassroots to now working at scale. I feel it's important to understand how the state looks at the subject of education, and in addition to that, driving FLN outcomes for so many children in my district seems like an opportunity to use education as a tool for social justice and build basic skills for a lot of children. What I'm most excited about in the next 2 years is working with a diverse set of stakeholders and learning from the immense experience that they carry. I'll be working with people across different levels, the district, the block, the state level, of course. And I think I'm also really excited to see how policies get implemented at scale and what are the challenges, what are the strengths. And this will be a new experience for me working with the government, and I want to see how the state mechanism works. Finally, if together we all can drive even like an inch of impact towards foundational literacy and numeracy goals, I will be very satisfied.
Each NIPUN Fellow is placed at the district headquarters in one of the 52 districts in the state, where they work in close collaboration with the district administration, offering support in diagnosing implementation gaps, building capacities of key district functionaries, energizing the cadre and community through local campaigns, and strengthening monitoring and accountability structures.
I was attracted to the immense learning opportunities and exposure that this fellowship is going to provide us. In this fellowship, we'll be working directly with the senior leadership of the district administration. Along with that, we'll be implementing the key foundational literacy projects in our district, ensuring that the children from our primary schools learning well and developing themselves better, which will directly impact the children from the bottom to the highest most level. Having experience in project management and curriculum designing, I'm excited to work at the intersection of governance and on the ground, and learning in depth about school education, foundational literacy and numeracy, and governance. In a nutshell, I'm looking forward to immerse myself completely into it and becoming a better, responsible education professional.
Since Mission Ankur's inception, the program has rolled out various reform initiatives across all government primary schools in the state and is now focusing on driving implementation of these reforms on the ground through the leaders of tomorrow, our youth.
We at CSF have been working with the School Education Department since the last 3 years on designing and operationalizing Mission Ankur. These NIPUN professionals will be really focusing on system reform at the district level, and which has 5 aspects to it, right? The first one, which is important, is scale. There are about, on an average, 1,500 schools and about 3,500 teachers in any district of Madhya Pradesh. So the scale is going to be huge. Second, these interventions are going to be system-led. So by the government, for the government, it's very important to build that capacity of the district functionaries. Third, picking up high ROI interventions, which is yielding high impact on ground, but with lesser effort. So that means really prioritizing on what interventions they are going to do and implement. Fourth, this problem is very, very complex, right? So it will need not just one NIPUN professional, but a lot of people coming together, a lot of partners, NGOs, parents, community to really work together on solving this. Fifth, which is the most important, is sustainability, right? So these NIPUN professionals are going to focus on building systems, processes on the ground, which can then sustain for a longer term period. We believe that MP NIPUN Professionals program is going to be a game changer in developing leaders of tomorrow and who will solve some of these most challenging social problems in the country and contribute to its economic development.
The Madhya Pradesh NIPUN Professionals program stands as a beacon of hope for the education system in the state. By aligning its efforts with the goals of Mission Ankur, the program is committed to bringing about substantial and sustainable improvements in foundational literacy among children. The fellowship is also expected to foster capable leaders of tomorrow who can pave the way for India's future economic development.